Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sheldon. The head is big for a reason. Now, this video is brought to you by Bit Africa. Now, I'm sure you have seen in the news feed, you have seen on Twitter somewhere that Black Sherif has been arrested. Now, yesterday, around 6, 7, 8 then way the news started build up, it started develop, started grow on various social platforms. So people started to ask questions. Now, Black Sherif has been in Europe. He's been playing the shows, festivals, and I can't consider any Ukudai, any Homo, any Udra, where you know play. So that is why he's back home to come and play the festivals here. And he's been all over Europe. So for him to come back and, get arrested, no, I know the bad what happened. So people started asking questions. Why has Black Sherif been picked up? Why has he been arrested? Now, the blogger that broke the news, the way he reported the incident, the way he reported Black Sherif's arrest at the airport, then it looked like he has some interest in this particular story. Because normally bloggers, they will make you neutral, you talk your own, then you bounce. This one was like, nah, bro. If Black Sherif management don't know where they can't talk, say he has not been picked up or arrested, he go release video. To the point, say, he took to his, Snapchat to post a picture of him at the CID. So he had, personal interest in the story, because that will give you that kind of access to go to like CID. So people started asking questions. Now, Twitter influencers normally then go agent. But I don't know, maybe Black Obi wanna darling boy, wanna golden boy. So they were circumspect in the kind of agenda they once set. People started asking questions. Black Sherif arrested? Question mark. Has Black Sherif been arrested? Question mark. Why, bro? If in the media platform, everyone was quiet. But the stomach bloggers there, of course, sensationalism. Black Sherif arrested. Hey, some people were happy. No problem. So this morning, the facts of the issue, why Black Sherif was picked up, it has been put together by Joy FM's Kenneth Awotredako, who is an entertainment journalist, or a journalist at Joy. And I have the breakdown of what, caused the pickup or the arrest of Black Sherif. And I'm going to read it so that you now go make anything you won't make out of this reportage. Yanko. The complainant requested to book Black Sherif for the cruise ship performance, a move which was duly heeded by the singer's agent, who happened to be a leading international company representing artists, athletes, brand across the globe. Sources say an initial deposit of $20,000 out of the $40,000 booking fee was made by the complainant to the musician's agency. However, the contract did not include a requirement for promotional videos for a press launch ahead of the yet-to-be-held event. But in an interesting twist, the businessman and organizer of the cruise pressed the agents demanding promotional videos from Black Sherif with threats to cancel the contract if the videos are not submitted, which was a breach to the contract. Amidst these threats of cancelling the contract and lawsuits, the singer's agent chose to refund the initial deposit in good faith, as the contract reportedly had no clause mandating such promotional videos. However, the source said the complainant insisted on being reimbursed $50,000 instead of the initial $20,000 fee he parted with, a move which Black Sherif's agent found unfair and inconsistent. This led to further threats from the businessman and his subsequent decision to report the case to the police, alleging a breach of contract and fraud. The artist was stopped at the airport upon his arrival from his successful European tour to assist in the investigation of the matter. Persons close to the matter, per this development, find that the issue at hand appears not to be about Blacko's commitment to the event, but rather a disagreement between the organizers and the talent agency. Meanwhile, lawyers of Black Sherif are reportedly working around the clock to ensure an amicable solution or resolution. So this is where we did. So when you critically analyze the whole thing, Black Sherif self therefore not even go pick a Killer Blacko. Killer Blacko is the talent. Killer Blacko is being represented by a certain agency. So the thing is between the agency that represented Black Sherif and the event organizers. So if there is a disagreement, you deal with the agency as to why Black Sherif was arrested. Maybe the agency self no they Ghana. And he is the talent. He is the one going to perform. He is the person that they can get their hands at. So they went for him, which is sad. But then they bring me to the contract issues and situation in Ghana showbiz. We don't take contracts in this country seriously. Now look at this. Black Sherif was booked to perform at an event at a $40,000 fee. They paid $20,000. Now the contract that was presented to the agency on behalf of Black Sherif, or for Black Sherif to read. So because with this amount of money there, contracts, you can't just go and say, hey, let me give you this money and come. No, there should be a contract. So a contract was presented, but in the contract, there was no element, there was no part where he did a contract where he stipulates, say, Black Sherif for do promotional videos. Because some of these events, you know, you have, the artist is supposed to do a video saying, say, he will be there. Because when people see, say, oh, the artist has done a video, even saying, say, oh, I'll be there, it means, say, the show be legit. Also, you need promo. If you are going to sell tickets, you can use the artist in image, the promotional videos to promote the event. So if you knew all these things, it wasn't put in the contract. If you knew some promotional videos would help build hype for the show, and it wasn't put in the contract, now you are demanding, say, the artists for make video, like promotional videos, where they are saying, say, bro, contract now they buy, this is not, it is not, you know, they inside, so we can do it. So back and forth, do the promotional video or we'll cancel the contract. So the agency was like, okay, fine, take your money. Now that's where the issue they were paid $20,000 initial deposit. How did that jump to $50,000? Was it in the contract say if they refuse or if the show no come on or they default on their partner, the $20,000 would increase to $50,000? Because the booking fee was $40,000 and they paid them $20,000. So when they are done with the show, they will add the $20,000. So if the people are saying, say, we are not interested, but we have refunded the $20,000, how did we get to the $50,000 from the event organizers? We need answers. Unless it was in the contract, say, if you default, you are going to pay ×2 or ×3 of this. And that is why we got to this $50,000, money that the organizers are demanding. But in all this, I don't see why Black Sherif should be suffering like this. He's been on tour. He's the talent, but he's been on tour. He has come home. He's supposed to rest. Look at all these things. Because the event organizers didn't pay the money to Black Sherif. It was paid to the agency. Why is Black Sherif being dragged left, right, center? But I understand. And this is why I said we know they take contracts serious in this country. From record labels to event, everybody will be hey, I get some money, go play some show for me. So maybe the event organizers for do a presser telling us the dynamics, the deliverables, where they did the contract, then we go move from there. Black Sherif in agent to maybe them for come out clarify a lot of things. Because the news is out there. Of course, he was picked by CID. He was picked by a law enforcement agency. This they put a dent on his reputation. This is the second time he's been involved in this kind of contractual acrobatics. It is not good for his brand. And we should take contracts seriously in this country. When they put out the contract, read it, understand the deliverables. Otherwise, we'll be hearing all the... It be stressful, bro. Because I'm sure, say, if it was indicated in the contract, say, Black Sherif, do a promo video, like 2 promo videos, and it's in the contract, of course, it's enforceable. You will do it. But they are also saying, say, it was not in the contract, and that is why they didn't do it. And that is why the back and forth, they stress the agency to the point, say, I am refunding your $20,000. By the time your man to the refund the $20,000, event organizers say you won't take $50,000. How do you move from $20,000 to $50,000? When even the booking fee is $40,000 based on the breakdown, like the evidence or the information available to us. And the other side of it, the reason why GH Hyper make interested in this particular issue, they said he was the one that recommended Black Sherif to them, or he was the one that he did the recommendation. So his reputation is at stake. On the confirmed by, so that is why your man is so much interested in that, bro. Me, my refer, I say, oh, I try now, bro. So guys, let us be serious with some of these things. Contract. Recently, Kewa was in the news talking about the fact that he invested so much in an artist. The artist left when it was time for the artist to sign a contract. The artist left. So all the time that you were investing in this artist, there was nothing like a contract. We did joke in this industry, and that is why we keep hearing about some of these issues. So this is the reason why Black Sherif was picked at the airport. I don't know if it's people will come out to do some clarifications and things. I don't know what is going to happen. I don't know what the event organizers are going to do in this situation. But at the end of the day, he's assistant, because when you look at the report now, then they say it be what? Fraud. So he's assisting with the CID people in investigation. Whatever the outcome, no, we will update you people in subsequent bulletin. But this is the facts of the matter. Before be serious. Yo. Anyway, so big up to Black Sherif though. Yes, he was on tour and he did a stint. That's why this thing they pay me. Somebody you go work, come home, you do airport, yeah, man, that hotel crowd. You know, go sleep for your room, say then pick you go CID. But this one, the next Black Sherif in next song, go appear. This particular incident would be referenced in his next song. You feel like, yes, if I take rap or if I take sing, Black Sherif and Gaza tire. Young boy, Charlie, they be a day. Hey, showbiz, the entertainment, it be hard. Person where he just be talented for go. Somebody is representing him, no. Right now, then can't pick him. Agents, no crowd almost standing in for Black Sherif. No, then said they don't arrest anybody for that. Black Sherif where he... Anyway, so yes, let me know what you think about this issue. My name is Sheldon. We will see you on the flip side of things. Subscribe to the channel, and yes, I'm out.